Interesting moment from today. Joining me now, Trey Gowdy. He's the former House Oversight Committee chairman and now a Fox News contributor. Trey, good to have you with us today. Very strong words, no mincing of words there at all. But when you look at the Mueller report and you look at the FISA process, you can understand where it's coming from.
Yeah, I mean, Peter Strzok, who's the lead case agent on this Russia probe, was talking about impeaching Donald Trump before Adam Schiff and Jerry Nadler were. Yep. I mean, just let that sink in for a second. The lead agent for the FBI mentioned impeaching Trump before Schiff and Nadler did. And then the FBI conducts this defensive briefing, which is really just an interview because they suspected Donald Trump of impropriety. And you got Jim Comey, who thinks impeachment's too good for him. You got John Brennan, who thinks he should be in the dustbin of history. You got Andy McCabe, who, after Comey was fired, launched yet another investigation into Trump. Yeah. Martha, if I were Donald Trump, I would think the FBI was out to get me too.
Yeah, you know, he also pointed out that when he fired him, it was obviously a huge story. We all covered it. But he felt that it was ultimately the move that saved him because he believed that he was eliminating the person at the top who created a culture that was after him, that believed, you know, based on essentially on the dossier and some other things around it. But this dossier that was paid for by Hillary Clinton and the DNC used that to create an environment where they believed that they were above board in investigating the president and his campaign. I mean, it is pretty stunning when you look back at it.
Yeah, I would correct the president's narrative only to this extent. Remember, he replaced Comey with McCabe. I mean, that is hardly moving up the draft board. It was only when Chris Wray came in that I think you had a dispassionate, objective, law enforcement-centric person. I mean, McCabe was no better than Comey. So we had to get all the way through.
He got moved up because it was, you know, I mean, he was sort of the next person available, I guess, at that time.
Well,
do you think the culture has changed at the FBI? Because, you know, there's a lot of discussion about, well, what's next? You know, I mean, which phone call, which, you know, and there's already investigations that are continuing into the president, taxes and everything else. But do you think the culture's changed at the top?
I hope so, Martha. I hope so, and I say that because I don't know. I mean, I haven't talked to Chris Wray since I left Congress, but those of us, you know, Radcliffe and others who were former federal prosecutors, we're not going to make it as a country if people don't have confidence in the FBI. And it's been a really bad 4 years with Strzok and McCabe and Baker and Page and Comey. I mean, it's been a terrible 4 years for the world's premier law enforcement agency. I didn't get to watch Chris's testimony this week. I read some articles about it. I think some of my Republican colleagues weren't all that impressed with the changes that Chris has outlined. But we're not going to survive if the American people do not have confidence in the FBI.
All right, Trey Gowdy, thank you very much. Good to see you as always.
Yes, ma'am.